It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Miami Heat. And now we send it out to American Airlines Arena. Kevin Clark and Steve are there, courtside, ready for tip-off.
We're here in Miami, Florida, as we see a beautiful bird's-eye view of the American Airlines Arena. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside my broadcast partners Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. And for Miami, and it's Butler in at the 4.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great teams until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history, winning 27 games in a row in the regular season. So difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
Here's Tyler. Clock at 6. The shot by Lowry, no good. Here's Wick.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Number 13. The Warriors pull it in. Feeds it to Thompson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those. You know, Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Tipped away. The drive by Green. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Green's got his first points of the night. And back to Coach Erik Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
Here's Curry. after the made shot from Tyler.
Ooh, tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Butler.
Jimmy Butler was the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls. And last season, I tell you what, he really solidified his place in the rotation, guys. He's still developing his outside shot, but he brings an awful lot to light to the table.
And for Jimmy Butler, what a story. Abandoned as a child, bounced around from home to home. One coach would take him in, another family would take him in. It was a very tough upbringing down in the Houston area. He overcame tremendous odds. And to be where he is today with the great attitude after a short time at Marquette, it speaks volumes of his character.
Well, it sure shows in his play, doesn't it? I mean, just the way he hustles and draws fouls, rebounds, defends. He can guard multiple positions out there. You just love his overall game and his toughness and what he brings to this team.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
Now here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry kicks to Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Going back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19-22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
And here are the Warriors now, after the made shot from Kyle Lowry.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Here is Lowry. The Warriors making the shot. Back to Martin. Unloads. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. The drive by Green. Looney. He passes to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. No good there with the step-back J. The Heat trail by 5. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying, Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. So it's the Warriors now, after the missed 3 from Tyler. There's the bucket, good.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Miami with the ball. They trail by 7. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Back to Martin. That doesn't go either for Martin.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Curry gets the bucket. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Butler kicks to Martin. And it's blocked by Wiggins, but they'll get another chance. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. The shot no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And the pass to Wiggins. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down. A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
I think you're right. Yeah. A good one brewing there.
Martin with the bucket.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Curry against Lowry. Outside Curry. The dish to Thompson. Fires the three. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Butler. Passes it to Lowry. Stolen by Thompson. Let's go. And the jumper falls for him. Thompson's got 5 now.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Tyler. He's covered by Thompson. Tyler dishes to Butler. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. Can't get it to go.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Martin the pass to Tyler. And that one's good. Tyler's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Now, here's Thompson, defended by Tyler. Green against Butler. Outside, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. The Heat trail by 9. Lowry kicks to Tyler. Outside, Martin. From downtown. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson from long range. A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
The free throw drops for Green.
You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Second free throw, no good. And for the Warriors, Clark Convert, they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for fourth in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but it's a big part of the success of this club, just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Number 31. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 8. Poole defended by Vincent. Here's Poole. Can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Pass to Vincent. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
That free throw missing. Clark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
It's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were.
And so it's Golden State with it. 7-point differential. No good from Poole. Now the pass to Vincent from the arc. And that one's good.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
The 3. The shot's good for Moody.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 7. Number 5, defended by Baldwin. Number 5. Rejected by Baldwin. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. To the middle. Backs him down. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
That free throw good from Baldwin. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum. Well, when you have the best record in the league, you're going to be one of the most dominant teams at home. The Heat just destroyed people down in Miami, and only the Denver Nuggets had more wins at home than the Heat did.
So it's Miami now. Gets it to go. .129 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Sabonovich. Golden State moving it around. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 10. And how crazy is that from the Heat to win as many games as they did last season, but still be second in the league in home wins? Still, we're far and away number one at home in the East, though.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were the closest team in the East, but they still had 6 fewer wins at home than Miami. But the Heat really just did what they had to do to put themselves in position to go on to their second NBA title in a row.
.103 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Vincent. He feeds it to Robinson. There's the pass to Vincent. From past the arc. And the Heat, another three.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Passes to Baldwin. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
First one falls for him. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Both free throws good from Baldwin. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Number 31. And again, Miami with the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The pass to Baldwin. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter.
Power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Here's Vincent. He has 7. Outside Robinson. Pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
And so it's Golden State with it. Passes it to Moody. Here's Poole. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 6. Cuts off the pass. 0. Defended by Vincent. The pass to Poole. Lets the 3 fly. But he recovers it. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is the son of famed sharpshooter Del Curry. And in Steph's sophomore year in high school, his dad made him change his shooting motion from his chest to above his head to make it harder to block. Of this change, Steph said, I really couldn't shoot outside the paint for like the first 3 weeks. All summer when I was at camps, people were like, who are you? Why are you playing basketball? I was really that bad for a month and a half before I finally figured it out. And guys, as fast as he gets that thing off, he could probably shoot it from his ankles.
Yeah, he can do it all. Thanks, Doris.
His confidence really at an all-time high.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the made shot from Robinson. Clock at 2. And again, no good by Golden State.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
He passes to Vincent. For the 3. And that one's good. 13 points in the game.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
And so here is Golden State. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Gets it to go. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Robinson with it. Pass to Vincent. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 0 connects from three-point range. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
Haslam a screen. Here's Vincent. 13 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Haslam the pass to Vincent. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Miami, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Poole. 0. Guarded by Robinson. 0. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Vincent's shot is good.
He started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And there's the pass to Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. Watson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, I tell you what, he drifts in off the baseline and throws down an absolutely amazing reverse windmill.
I think, guys, he was saving that one.
Wow, I'm glad he did. That was fun to watch.
Haslam a screen. Vincent the pass to Haslam. It's stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green, defended by Vincent. Pass to Poole. 0. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Vincent. He's got 16. Haslam a screen. Passes it to Vincent. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. For 3. That drops. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Timeout called, the Heat.
He just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Outside Butler. Great D that time from Green.
And I think for the Warriors, when you look at rebounding, that's where they made the most improvement last year. In fact, they ranked dead last in defensive rebounding in each of the previous 5 seasons, but they were number 1 in the league last year. What a turnaround.
We talk about the rebounding turnaround for the Warriors in 2011 and 2012. They were out-rebounded Clark by an average of about 7 rebounds a game than last season. They out-rebounded the opposition by over 2 a game.
You know, that's basically a 9-possession turnaround,
Good
Kevin,
point.
when you look at it that way. And that's huge. I mean, it really helps explain how they went from a 23-win team to a 47-win team over the course of one season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Miami. It's a 13-point game. Here's Tyler, defended by Moody. Tyler dishes to Butler. Throws it up high.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek. That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Poole, defended by Butler. The pass to Poole. Watson, 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Warriors making a change here. The Heat trail by 11. Dishes to Tyler. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for 2. Tyler's got 6.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
The Warriors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
And the first one drops.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 10. Butler kicks to Lowry. He dishes it to Tyler. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Tyler's got 9.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Here's Poole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Now here is Lowry, defended by Poole.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Lowry against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Number 31. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, as you know, the Miami Heat try to keep the plays they run as simple as they can and rely on their talent and teamwork to win them games. But playing like that can present its own kind of problems. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "The challenge is not getting bored with simplicity. Simple is what works, though, as evidenced by their back-to-back titles, guys."
Well, Doris, sometimes it makes sense to keep it simple. Thanks. And he knocks down the first one. Klay Thompson is checked in for Golden State. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 3-point lead. Passes to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 11.
Steph Curry is virtually impossible to defend. I mean, he can hit from anywhere on the floor. In the gym range, personified with Curry. Mid-range jumpers are like layups to him. And inside, he's got the floater finger roll and the runner. You always expect his shots to go in. It's like watching a game of horse at full speed when the highest stakes are on the line.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
And the pass to Wiggins. From outside the arc. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Steve, shooting no doubt Curry's forte. He narrowly missed the All-Star game last season. I mean, I can't believe he didn't get elected, and he seemed to be the one glaring miss. When you watch his game, where can he improve?
I think offensively, he's got the whole package. I think it's at the other end of the floor where he can probably improve. He needs to compete a little bit more defensively, but that's tough to do when you're handling so much of the offensive load for your team. But he's got to find a little more balance, I think, between his offense and his defense.
Miami with the ball, following the score by Golden State. The feed now to Tyler. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Tyler. Clock is at 3. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wide open look. Another shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Butler. Kicks to Tyler. Pass to Martin. And the Heat, another 3. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Wiggins, cans the 12-footer. He's got 13.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Here's Tyler. 11 points in the game. Butler on the wing. .127 left to play here in the half. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Wiggins.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Tyler. Outside Lowry. Feeds to Martin. Back to Lowry. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 7. Green passes to Curry. There's the pick. A 3 ball. That's good. Curry's got 7.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And Tyler kicks to Lowry. The dish to Martin. Outside Lowry. He feeds it to Martin. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
It's Curry with the drive, and it's rejected. Here's Butler. The shot misses. And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if we can spice up your Tuesday night with a little halftime report. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Miami. Offensively, they've been in a zone. A lot of great team play, providing looks from all over the floor. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's got 7 points and has helped out a bit on the boards as well. And midway through, the Heat are still alive. Nice ball movement offensively, making the extra pass, and it's paying off. Jimmy Butler certainly contributing with his play. He's got 6 points and also collected 4 rebounds. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from Vincent.
A lot of assists for him before halftime, as usual. He's always looking for his teammates and getting them easy baskets when he can.
When a passing lane opens, he will thread the ball in there in an instant, and that's so important. On target and on time with the passes. He's really skilled at that.
Now, here's Thompson. Swiped it away. Here's Tyler. He's covered by Thompson. Martin with a screen on Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. Shoots the 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He passes to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 18 points for him.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Martin. Dishes it to Tyler. Shot clock at 6. The stupendous finish in traffic. Tyler's got 13. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Curry. Puts it up from 17. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's, all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And, Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
Timeout called, the Heat.
You know, with Steph Curry, it's never been a question about his talent, guys. It's always been a question about how are his ankles going to do. But really, he only missed significant time in the shortened season, and for the most part, he's been healthy and highly productive.
Miami with the ball, down by 12. He dishes it to Tyler. And it's Miami with another. And a few ankle tweaks for Curry last season, but with the big brace he wore, he said the pain was mostly from the brace bruising his ankle than anything else.
Well, it sounds to me like maybe he should take the brace off. Maybe a smaller brace so he doesn't get the bruising. That would be smart.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Lowry drives in. Martin. No good from outside.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Here's Wiggins. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Martin. Outside Lowry. Right side Lowry. Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Tyler. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Tyler's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Now the pass to Green. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the free throw, no good.
Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
So it's the Warriors now. After the made shot from Butler, they get it back.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Martin goes in. Number 13. No good with the triple. And going back to Draymond Green, Clark, very successful in college with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State, as you mentioned. But Steve, maybe a bit of a surprise, something to the second round back in 2012.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, felt that he was a tweener. They weren't sure if he was a 3 or a 4, and he really is. But the good news is that he can guard both positions, and he's improved his jump shot. More than anything, he's just a winner. He knows how to play, and he's a good addition to any team.
Quality kid. Now here's Curry after the miss from Tyler. Pass to Wiggins. Uncovered. And he connects with the jumper. 20 points for him. Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the feed to Tyler. Wide open shot is on the money. Tyler's got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 9. Right side Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Passes it to Wiggins. He's against Martin. Outside Curry. Takes the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Tyler. 20 points for him. They retain possession. That's good. He has 6. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Curry against Lowry. There's the pass to Wiggins. Looney. The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Baldwin, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
That's good from Baldwin. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Lowry. Pass to Martin. Ring shot on the way. And that is good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Curry. And the jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
There's a screen. Kicks to Martin. Feeds it to Tyler. Lowry. From outside, off the mark. Now the dish to Thompson. The 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Warriors making a change here. The Heat trail by 12. He feeds it to Tyler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you look back at last season, he shot 87% from the foul line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Warriors leading by 9. Poole defended by Butler. Pass to Poole. Here's Baldwin. The three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside Butler. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Number 77. Off the left rim and out. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Dishes it to Green. The feed to Curry. He's against Martin. Curry with it. Now guarded by Tyler. Watson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat trail by 12. He dishes it to Butler. Number 77. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Poole. Back to Green. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Here's Lowry. Left side Lowry. To the paint. Number 5. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. The drive by Green. Here's Poole. Count that one.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
He kicks to Martin. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Butler kicks to Lowry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Poole. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, of course, last year, superb free throw shooting, above 90%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Both free throws good from Poole.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Miami with the ball. A 12-point game. Outside for Lowry. Offensive rebound. Number 77. Nice D from Baldwin.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The pass to Poole. Got a piece of it. Golden State moving the ball around. Fast break, here they come. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Steph Curry's checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Poole. Watson passes it to Poole. Fires the 3. And that one's good. 7 points in the game. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Here's Vincent, defended by Poole. Back to Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 10 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Pass to Curry. Releases. That one a little long. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lowry dishes to Butler. 16 seconds left in the third. That's good. He's got 12. Here comes Curry. 17 points in the game. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Number 13. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And here are the Heat now. Here's Tyler. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. And the shot is good. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And whereas almost all players go through their ups and downs, Steve, that's not the case with him. He just goes about his business the same way every night.
The shot's good from Wiggins.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
The Heat trail by 12. Outside Robinson. Number 31, defended by Wiggins. Kicks it to Tyler. Three-pointer. That is good. Tyler's got 15 points in just the second half.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Green kicks to Curry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 21.
I'll tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Outside Robinson. Feeds it to Martin. Here's the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Moody. The dish to Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The free throw drops for Green.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Good on both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
The Heat trail by 10. Outside Lowry. He passes to Tyler. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tyler. They grab their own miss. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tyler's got 5 points now this quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Poole. From deep. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry leading the charge. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Tyler, no good.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
0. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Martin. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Tyler. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Zero, defended by Tyler. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Martin goes in. Number 31, And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Here's Poole. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 6.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Right side Lowry. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Warriors making a switch here. Warriors leading by 6. Passes to Wiggins. Curry, while recovering. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Now here's Green. There's a good screen. Watson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
All sorts of time, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Tyler's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's locked in right now, guys, hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Poole. And the Warriors get it back. Watson makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Back to Butler. Up off the screen.
Some good play tonight for Butler. 8 rebounds and also a block shot. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Yeah, he's been rock solid throughout this game and really been a big factor in this offensive performance for his team.
The first one falls. And so Butler nails both of them. Warriors leading by 6. And there's the pass to Poole. He feeds it to Curry. There's the pick. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Miami with the ball. Butler goes in, number 77. And again, it's the Heat missing. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Curry passes to Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. Drills it from outside.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Watson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Miami's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And that one's good.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Poole. Dishes to Curry. Passes it to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
Tyler dishes to Martin. The feed to Butler. Outside, Martin. Fades. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 8 rebounds in this game. He passes it to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3, but they recover it. Curry passes it to Poole. Second chance shot. Back to Curry. The pass to Poole. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He dishes it to Lowry. Here's Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Timeout called the Warriors. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart." Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And the Warriors with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He kicks to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Launches a 3. It's Lowry again missing.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Kicks it to Butler. Number 77. No luck. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Wiggins. Poole, defended by Tyler. Here's Curry. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. .153 left to play here in the fourth. Lowry from outside gets it to go. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, leading by 5. Wiggins, covered by Martin. The offensive rebound, Looney. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Number 77. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Heat trail by 5. Lowry kicks to Butler. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. The jump hook, good. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
You talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They lead by 3. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. $1:11 left in the fourth. Outside, Green. It falls. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 5. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler dishes to Martin. Back to Butler. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here's Curry. After the Heat pick up 2. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. No one near him. Nails it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry against Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Warriors shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 7. 20 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quit in them.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
.20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No good from Vincent.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the four-man position. And then for the Miami Heat, and it's Butler in at the four spot. Lowry kicks to Tyler. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Martin outside Lowry. Fires for three, and that one's good. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space. And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
Steve, the other thing is he's really an extremely skilled ball handler, too. He's got a little flash and dash to his game, that's for sure. The Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
Pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Doris, thank you. Clark, hard to create spacing without the three.
I agree there. I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wiggins, defended by Tyler. Tyler, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Thompson outside. He passes it to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And Curry, here we go. That is good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Now, here is Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he almost always cashes in when he gets to the line. He was about 86% from the free throw line last season.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the pass to Wiggins. Back to Green. Passes it to Wiggins. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Back to Martin. Outside Lowry. Dishes it to Butler. He's against Green. Clock at 6. Outside Lowry. From about 19 feet. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Thompson inside the line and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Gets it to go.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Warriors trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Thompson again missing.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. There's the 3. And that one's good. Lowry's got 9.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Outside, Green. Green gets a screen from Wiggins. There's the dish to Thompson. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Miami leading by 6. Outside, Butler. Stolen. Pass to Wiggins. Kicks to Curry. Shoots it. Rejected by Martin. And it's Lowry penetrating. Martin with the bucket.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Here's Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Butler kicks to Lowry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
The Warriors chose to wait until the final year of Curry's rookie deal to extend his contract, but it turned out to be a bargain. And coming off an injury, there were a lot of concerns about Curry, but he turned into a superstar, particularly in the playoffs, and now the Warriors have him locked up for 4 years.
Miami with the ball. After the made shot from Wiggins. Back to Butler. Left side, Butler. And there's another one for the Heat. Warriors trail by 8. And the Curry contract, Clark, I mean, eye-opening. 4 years, $44 million.
Yeah, to us it may be a little odd in terms of hearing those numbers combined with the word bargain. But you better believe the way he's playing and helping to lead this team, it's a good investment for Golden State.
Now Lowry, after the missed 3 from Wiggins, inside, tries again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Warriors making a change here. The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's the pass to Poole. He dishes it to Curry. He passes to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well. While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise. But, Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to press you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers. And if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
And the Warriors making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Poole. Launches it. Robinson pulls it in.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Here's Tyler. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Different look here for the Warriors. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Poole. And there's the pass to Savanovic. Here's Baldwin, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Vincent. Pulls up on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Passes to Baldwin. Fires the 3. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Vincent. From about 16. Can't get it to go.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Here's Poole. Off target with his 3. The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The feed to Robinson. The pass to Vincent. Six on the shot clock. Number 5. And it's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
The Heat leading by 4. Passes it to Vincent. From deep. Number 31. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. Fade away. It's rebounded by Savanovic. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Baldwin. Now the pass to Cool. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors get it back. Comes up empty down low. The Heat shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. Jacks up a 3. And that is good. He has 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Passes it to Savanovic. There's the pick. 0 defended by Vincent. Here's Poole. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Here's Vincent. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. Number 5. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Robinson passes to Vincent. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Vincent. From deep. Kept alive. Number 77. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
The pass to Savanovic. They set the pick. 0. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Vincent. Fires the 3. The shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Zero. The three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 4-point Heat lead. Pass to Vincent. From downtown. No luck.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
Warriors trail by 4. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, for Andre Iguodala, now the third team in his NBA career. In Philly, he felt over-criticized for not being the go-to scorer. In Denver, the lack of outside shooting crowded the court. But he could never hope for a better fit than he's found with the Warriors. A team with great shooting, Iguodala can focus on defense and playmaking, saying, quote, "I'd rather get a triple-double than score 40. And guys, get this. Only 12 players in NBA history have achieved his career averages in points, rebounds, assists, and steals through age 29. He's a terrific all-around player.
Yeah, Iguodala, truly a player whose scoring average doesn't do justice to his overall impact on the game.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
Get there.
There's a screen. And there's the 3-second violation. Martin's checked in for Robinson. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Back to Green. Green left side. Releases. Looney. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's really all about effort with him, guys. You watch him fly after these loose balls, laying out any chance he's got at an opportunity for a steal or a deflection. He's really something to watch.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
And it's tied up with that one. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Number 31. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The pass to Moody. He feeds it to Green. Poole defended by Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. And Green gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Well, you look at the terrific outside shooting for the Golden State Warriors. That's where the league is going. We've seen spread the floor, penetrate and kick, and so tough to guard anyone with that kind of floor spacing. But the Warriors, in particular, with those magical three-point shooters.
Dedmon. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, going back to the value of long-range shooting, the new defensive philosophies teams have put into place in recent years, Clark, they've really put a premium on it.
No question about it. I mean, you think about how teams defend. They load up on the strong side of the floor to deter drives and post-ups, try to have guys in the gaps and in the lane, and that creates opportunities for the three-point shot, and the Warriors took full advantage of that.
You love talking about this stuff, the X's and O's.
It's always fun, man.
I know it. And the Warriors making a change here. And he sinks the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Green lets it go with a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Now here's Butler. He kicks it to Tyler. The three, good on the shot. Tyler's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Green kicks to Curry. Lowry with the block, but they'll get another chance. Offensive rebound, Green. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lowry from outside, and again, Miami with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And here is Curry, following Kyle Lowry's three. There's Curry. Off the left rim and out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those. Tell you what, it had to be one of the best shooting performances of last season and perhaps even the last 10 years or so when Steph Curry dropped 54 on the Knicks and made 11 threes on that night, and everything was dropping.
No good from outside. Warriors trail by 6. Green with a screen for Curry. They need this. Another miss by Curry. And Clark mentioned the 54-point game for Curry. Sometimes performances like that can elevate a player's confidence to a new level. Steve, wouldn't you say that? I mean, it had to be incredibly empowering.
Especially when you do it in that building,
yes.
The mecca of basketball. And I think we saw what it did for Curry's confidence down the stretch and into the playoffs, where he really elevated his game to another level.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting a stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Green dishes to Curry. Lowry covering. Clock at 6. Wide open look. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter. The Heat leading by 6. Number 13, guarded by Green. Martin with the bucket.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Dishes to Thompson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's Tyler. And the shot falls short this time.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Tyler. He has 5. Now the dish to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Clock at 4. Butler on the wing. Pulls it up. And Thompson sends it back. Green passes to Curry. Wiggins covered by Martin. Kicks to Green. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
The Heat with the lead. Now here is Lowry. 12 points for him. Outside Martin. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Martin. Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Warriors making a switch here. Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
Hey, back door.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Outside, Green.
Come on, box it out, man.
Passes it to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler against Green. The feed to Tyler. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins. He passes to Green. Six to shoot. Curry defended by Tyler. The 17-footer. Curry can't get it to go.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Curry against Lowry. Feeds to Tyler to stop the drought. Gets it to go. Tyler's got 8 points.
Yeah, he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
And here's Lowry. 12 points for him. The pass to Martin. Puts up the baby hook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 7 points for Martin. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Wiggins. They set the pick. Watson. With the lead pass. Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And the Warriors making a change here. He feeds it to Lowry. He kicks it to Tyler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Martin. The drive by Lowry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
1:58 left to play in the first half. Number 13. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Heat have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
You got it, baby, yeah!
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Back to Green. Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Rejected by Tyler. And he gets it back. Here's Poole. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Poole.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
And it's Butler missing. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. The shot's good from Poole.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Butler with the ball. Dishes to Tyler. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Tyler's got 10.
Now, solid defense. They forced a tough shot, but he knocked it down.
Up top, Curry. He passes to Poole. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Banked in off the glass.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Here's Tyler, defended by Poole. And Tyler kicks to Lowry. The dish now to Martin. Back to Lowry. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Green. The shot is off. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Heat out front, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report with a close contest going on out at American Airlines Arena. The Heat in a tight one against the Golden State Warriors. They've been aggressive, drawing fouls and converting from the charity stripe. Kyle Lowry scoring with ease against Golden State. He's got a dozen points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. But you know, the Warriors also came to play. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's got 8 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
The Warriors trailing. Now Curry. They double team Curry. Wiggins. Looney. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Well, and you know, you'll take what you can from him from the foul line. A season ago, he shot in that low 60% range.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Now here's Butler.
Come on, back it up, man. Get there.
Butler on the wing. Picked his pocket. Here's Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lets it go. And it's Golden State with another.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
The Heat trail by 3. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. Butler attacking. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Butler's got his third basket of the night. The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Curry against Martin. Shoots off the step back, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here is Lowry. He's got 12. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Martin. Fires from the wing. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. There's the pass to Wiggins. And the three ball is good. He's got 10.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's Butler missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
It's Thompson off the drive. Passes to Wiggins. He dishes it to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. The feed to Green. From deep. Rebound by Butler.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Feeds it to Martin. Heat moving the ball around. Number 13, guarded by Green. Green with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. 2 teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6. But the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson off a pick from Butler. Back to Robinson. Shoots the three, and that one's good. Clark, that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the charts. Absolutely fantastic.
That's it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Butler kicks to Tyler. Six on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. And the Heat, another three.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
There's a good screen. Wiggins, guarded by Robinson. The pass to Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Lowry. Here's Tyler. And it's Miami with another. Warriors leading by 5. Wiggins, guarded by Robinson. Here's Wiggins. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Here's Butler. The Warriors making the shot. Tyler down low. Working on Thompson. A nice shot by Tyler. Tyler's got 14 points for the game. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Passes it to Poole. Butler with the block. Now here is Lowry. He's got 15. Robinson goes in. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Savanovic. They swipe it. And here's the break. Now the pass to Vincent. And it's all evened up. He's got 9.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
So it's the Warriors now. Here's Poole. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Here's Vincent. He's got 9. Number 31, defended by Savanovic. Back to Robinson. Vincent, good ball movement here by the Heat. It's rebounded by Savanovic.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Step back shot. Passes it to Poole. The 3-ball. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 3. Number 31. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Poole, and it's rejected. But they recover it. No good from Savanovic. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And there's the pass to Vincent. They set the screen. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners, always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great teams until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And Miami making a change here. Number 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07, when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19 and 22, as you said, but I remember an early road trip that had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves, Steve, as a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
Tipped away. To the middle. Passes it to Vincent. Outside, Martin. Pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
And here are the Heat now. After the miss from Poole. And the pass to Vincent. This one for 3. Good. 12 points for him. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Poole. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's far too tentative in the paint. I mean, even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Martin up top, defended by Savanovic. Back to Martin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And the Warriors making a change here. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Pass to Moody, 5 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. The Heat leading by 6. There's the pick. Tyler dishes to Butler. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Butler's got 8.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
So it's the Warriors now. The pass to Sabonovich. Here's Moody. And again, unable to change momentum here. He feeds it to Lowry. He kicks it to Martin. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by 4.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 5. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Right side Lowry. Dishes it to Tyler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Wiggins.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Get there.
And Tyler kicks to Lowry. There's the dish to Tyler. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Easy points, come on!
That free throw good from Tyler. And the Warriors making a change here. Both free throws good from Tyler. Here's Wiggins. Can't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And the final period of play just about to start. The Heat leading by 9. And here's Haslam. Lowry passes to Robinson. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 0. Lowry covering. Here's Moody. From outside, off the mark.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Now here's Butler. He passes to Haslam. Kicks it to Tyler. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Tyler's got 11 points here in just the second half. Passes it to Wiggins. 0. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Butler dishes to Haslam. Back to Butler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Jimmy Butler was the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls. And last season, I tell you what, he really solidified his place in the rotation, guys. He's still developing his outside shot, but he brings an awful lot to light to the table.
Free throw, good Butler. And for Jimmy Butler, what a story. Abandoned as a child, bounced around from home to home. One coach would take him in, another family would take him in. It was a very tough upbringing down in the Houston area. He overcame tremendous odds. And to be where he is today with the great attitude after a short time at Marquette, it speaks volumes of his character.
Well, it sure shows in his play, doesn't it? I mean, just the way he hustles and draws fouls, rebounds, defends. He can guard multiple positions out there. You just love his overall game and his toughness and what he brings to this team.
And that one hits back iron.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Lowry. Right side Lowry. Money from the wing.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Poole. Looking to get it going.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
That's good from Poole. Both free throws good from Poole.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Warriors trail by 12. Defended by Butler. There's the pass to Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
A good one brewing there.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Miami. There's the triple. Another three for Golden State.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Miami leading by 9. Butler a screen on Thompson. And Tyler kicks to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Miami, they'd gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Just 2 to shoot.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors trail by 10. Wiggins, defended by Tyler. Poole. That 3 off the mark. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody to keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Free throw good, Martin. And the Warriors making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 11. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Heat shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Lowry passes to Tyler. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 12. Poole, Lowry covering. Here's Poole. Lowry with the block. And they'll keep possession. No good from Poole.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Martin goes in. Blocked. Soft touch off the glass.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possession, scoring on every trip.
Nice step back to get it off.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his third three-pointer since the break.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know, Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication has really become an outstanding coach.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra was saying to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
So it's Miami now. They've led by as many as 14 points. He dishes it to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. For the three. Gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter. And back to Coach Erik Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator Picking the game apart, Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
And here are the Heat now, following the three from Sabanovic. Lowry dishes to Martin. The Warriors pull it in. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. I mean, they can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Passes it to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Now the feed to Tyler. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Gets the bucket.
What a finish with that hoop.
Miami leading by 11. Tipped. To the paint. Here's Curry. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Butler goes in. And Tyler kicks to Butler. Six on the shot clock. Feeds it to Lowry. He's feeling it. That's good. Lowry's got 10 points in just the second half. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. Lets a floater go. And he lays it up and in.
And you got to have perfect timing to knock down that teardrop.
The Heat have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Back to Lowry. He feeds it to Martin. Outside for Lowry. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Here's Tyler. Outside Butler. From the high post. Shot is blocked. It's 2-on-1. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. That's good from Sabanovic. Miami leading by 4. There's the screen. Tyler passes to Butler. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Oh, look out.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And the Heat call time here.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Butler kicks to Tyler. Back to Butler. Dishes it to Tyler. 5 on the clock. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Tyler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
He kicks to Green. Curry. for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Number 13. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Come on, you can hit this.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 6. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The dish to Curry. Here's the three. And good on the basket. Book it. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They lead by 3. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. And so here is Miami. Here's the screen. Lowry kicks to Tyler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Curry kicks to Green. He used that pick to get in close.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Tyler's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Thompson inside the line. Shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Kicks it to Tyler. It's Martin on the wing. The pass to Tyler. He dishes it to Lowry. Drains the three-pointer.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Outside Curry. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Lowry dishes to Tyler. Martin. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Wiggins. Rebound by Tyler. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Lowry with the ball. And so it's Miami winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching.